Hi guys, it's Kyne. Welcome back to my channel. Before you say anything, yes, I took my acrylics off. For those of you who don't know, I do my own acrylics usually. If you could see them up close, you could probably tell that I do them myself. I swear I'm so bad at nails. I feel like I'm repairing them every week as they come off one at a time. But it's been so long since I took them all off and gave myself a nice trim. Listen, I could have spent today giving myself a new set, but instead I decided to film this video, so you guys should be happy. Anyway, you can tell by the video's title that this is going to be a wig tutorial on the hair that I'm wearing on my head, of course. I would describe this as a sort of like tousled, kind of just teased out full, little bit of a side swept bang kind of moment. This wig was sent to me by a company called Amara Hairwear. I'll get into all the details about it later in the video, as well as I'll put them down in the description. So if you want to see all the details on this wig, just keep on watching. So the wig that we're working with today is this pastel pink one in the style Unicorn from a company called Amara Hairwear. I'll link them down in the description. They specialize in pastel wigs just like this one and synthetic hair, but they also do really cool customized human hair wigs. As you can see, the top of it is like this really light, pale, sort of bubblegum pink color. And then the bottom half of it is this sort of darker pink. I'll admit when I got it in the mail, I was a little bit thrown off at how light it was. And also, you can see like these lots of thin strands of hair. It looked sort of plasticky to me, so it was a little bit of a turn off, but I don't judge wigs by how they come out of the bag because I always do some sort of styling with them. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm styling this one. I think since I actually really do like the amount of waves in this, that I'm not gonna curl it on my own. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of teasing and styling and hairspray, and we're gonna see if we can get it to look a lot fuller and bigger and smoother. First thing that I do with any new wig that I get is I always brush it out a little bit, because a lot of times it can get sort of rustled up when it's packaged and shipped out. You don't get that much shedding at all from this, which I have come to expect from a more expensive wig company. So all brushed out, the waves are actually really pretty. I don't know if you can tell here, but at the top of the light pink, there's a little bit of a shadow root here going on. It's a little bit darker up here. It's not just because of the lighting or the camera, it's actually a darker pink up there, which I appreciate. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start teasing. And I always like to go a little bit lighter when it comes to teasing the front section of hair because you wanna be able to smooth this out in the end. Whereas the body of the hair is kind of underneath a big cushion of hair, so you can tease that part more intensely. Whereas the front, just go a little softer. The goal of teasing in any style is to create a bit of a cushion of hair that's all of this cloudiness up here that's gonna be the base for any style that you do to give you not only volume but also more structure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tease this entire head of hair. You can see here that sometimes when I finish a section, what I'll do is I just spread out the hair like that. The goal here is to add volume and put more air into it and just create a cloud of hair. So you don't want the hair all clustered into one little section. You want to spread it out so that it just takes up more space and it's just more fluffy. If this is your kind of style, maybe you can just stop right here, but I definitely want to smooth it down. So I'm taking the same exact brush that I used to tease. I don't know what this is called. If you know, you can write it down in the comments. But I'm just gonna lightly brush the surface of the hair on the hairline, going backwards so that the surface of the hair is smoothed out. And I'm kind of hugging the hair, as you can see, just to anchor it a little, and then brush all the way to the ends. This here is my favorite kind of style to do on any wig because it's just the most simple, it's the easiest, and most importantly, it's the most low maintenance. Lots of wigs that I have really don't hold up the test of time. Like for example, the Marie Antoinette one, you can see that one had so much structure, so much detail that it really only lasts a couple of wears until it starts to fall apart. Whereas a wig like this one, that's kind of just big, teased and tussled, doesn't really have this precise style, this precise curl pattern. So you can really just shake it out, maybe give it a good spray of hairspray and then just wear it and put it on your head like that, and it still looks good. I'm really liking the way this looks now. You can see I kind of just brushed it up and then down here. It's really easy. If you have a good base of teasing, the hair should kind of just go up a little effortlessly. And you can kind of just brush it, hold it in place at the top there, and then brush this hair down to kind of get that nice swoopy bang that's really on trend right now. So I'm gonna go get my hairspray and I'm gonna kind of spray this top part in place. I don't have my blow dryer on hand right now. That's because I want to use hairspray in one hand. In the other hand, I'm gonna use my brush actually. And I'm gonna use the end of it kind of to smooth out this top bang. Just making sure that none of the hair is kind of gonna fly away. And that's all just swooped up. Okay, so now I got my blow dryer and I'm just gonna seal this top bang in place. It's just on low heat. And the rest of the hair, I'm not gonna bother hairspraying or blow drying because really I just want lots of fluffiness and movement. And sometimes hairspray can kind of add a crunchy texture to the hair, so I really only like to use it where I need it. Alright guys, so this is the finished style. It was really, really easy. I'm gonna go change now and show you how it looks wearing it on my head. This is the finished style, you guys. I think it looks way better than what I expected it to look like. And the best part is that it was so easy. It didn't even take me like an hour or 2 hours. This like really sort of messy tussled tease has been my favorite style to do lately on wigs that are brand new, and it's a gorgeous color, a gorgeous curl pattern, and you really just want to give it that extra push to make it just a little bit more dramatic and not so like pedestrian looking. I hope you guys get a chance to try this out and that you got some tips and inspiration. Speaking of which, I want to shout out some of these people who have tagged me as inspiration in their looks. This girl, Art by Bmaz, I've been following for a long time. She recreated my Marie Antoinette tutorial on this look of hers, which I think is crazy good. And then Life Artistic, who drew my pop art look. Thank you so much for sending these in, you guys, and I hope you guys get a chance to check out these artists. They're amazing. Thanks again to Amar Hairwear for sending out this wig for me to sew for you guys. As a matter of fact, I will be at their booth at the next DragCon in New York, so if you're gonna be there, I'll be at their booth if I'm not somewhere trolling around trying to meet Stacey Lane Matthews. Anyway, let me know if I'm gonna see you at DragCon. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next video, which is gonna be, I don't know when. I'm not a fucking professional. I just play one on the internet. Bye!